go. You already know how I go. Make sure you smash like, subscribe, comment. I don't care what you comment as long as you comment. You dig. I hope this video gets to y'all very edited and deep noise. I've been walking really through the steps on how to do it. Like I said, please excuse me. Don't, you know, I know some of y'all are, you need to show yourself. I can't right now. And these computers in here, when we get the computer lab open, the computers don't have cameras. And then I can't even do it consistently because sometimes with the computers, the Facebook Messenger or the Instagram or the Zoom or whatever, it don't work. So you got to go through all these applications just to see if it works, or the connection might drop in the middle of it, or so on and so forth. But just bear with me. I'm still dropping, and I'm trying to run it up before the end of the month. I'm glad I thought of this, man. And anybody, if y'all ever in this predicament, just strip the audio. You feel me? All you gotta do is strip the audio, make a call, strip it, denoise it, so on and so forth. It'd be better if I was out there, but you know, I'm just, you know, we working with the best we got right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hearing the last audio wasn't bad. Like I told y'all, just in case y'all didn't see the last video, my probation officer made it to where I can't use the phone on the weekends like everybody else. And I could use somebody else's phone, but like I said, I ain't gonna get nobody else in trouble, blow up the spot for them. Because when you do get your cell phone on the weekends, you're just supposed to make calls on it. I mean, you know, people do what they want, but it is what it is, man. I wish this place wasn't so much like a jail to a certain extent, but days going by, met some real cool cats. What I want to touch on is that I read the comments on the videos. I think it had like 200 comments on it. Like, damn. And there was a lot of negativity. Now, let's just say I went to rehab with a bad drug addiction or whatever the case may be. Why would y'all criticize somebody for that? If somebody go to rehab, why would people out there criticize them? It don't make me mad at them. Like, they just said, damn, the world is ignorant. Like, I ain't never seen that many negative comments, but I seen some good ones, and the good ones gonna always outweigh the bad. The people that been rocking me, they know what's up. And people, thank you, the people that defended me, that know me personally, they know I'm not putting no coke up my nose, man, or smoking no what you call it, a stem. And for the brother, he said something along the lines. He said, man, if you was just around it, you wouldn't get, bro, I never said I was around nobody smoking, man. If you're a real hustler, you know what I'm talking about. We ain't even gotta go into detail. If you was a hustler in the streets, or you got some family members that's hustling in the streets, you ask guys how they drop dirty in different ways, or whatever the case may be. Now, do I got other addictions? Hell yeah. Sex addiction, fast life addiction, gambling addiction. I probably drink a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm a borderline going frat boy way, you know, frat boy style in the alcohol. Borderline, I drink too much, eat too much. Violent, addiction to violence. You did fight. I'm fighting a lot of demons. It's just can people out there that listen and criticize. Can you look inside and do a personal more inventory yourself? I think that one of the 12 steps in here say, I think it's number 4. Made a searching and fearless moral inventory of self. You got to do a moral inventory on yourself before you start to point the finger. So I don't want no addicts out there that really need AA, really need NA to look at that video and all the comments and be scared to talk about their sobriety or their struggles with addiction and stuff like that, because it's guys and it really is just dudes, and unfortunately it was just black people. Unfortunately, just black people that said the most ignorant comments. Oh man, I knew he was an undercover junkie pretending to be religious. I ain't never pretended like I was super religious. And I told you that I'm more spiritual than anything. I still love what some would call a sin. It ain't a sin in my book. I live life according to me. I interpret God how I interpret God on how you did. I'm talking not what somebody else tell me God is, or what my life should be, or the principles and morals I should live by. No, I shouldn't have 6 girlfriends or 10 wives. Like, bro, this is my life. But for the people that is looking, for the people that do look at the videos and me talking about being at the share house, I want y'all to know there's no shame in having the addiction. I know it brings shame, but there's no shame or humility in going to check yourself in and get some help. And this place can provide some nice things for you. For the people who take it serious and really want to get up off those drugs. Now, when I came here, let's be honest, I thought, and I apologize for saying the word junkie. I said junkie. I'm about to be here with the junkies. And when I come here, Nobody stole my stuff like I expected. Somebody might be creeping and stealing my stuff. Nobody was super disrespectful. You got some people with ounce of common courtesy or manners, but that's, when you deal with a certain group of people that come with it. When you in an institution that come with it, people don't have basic house manners, but it's all good though. You can teach them, or you can just simply ignore it and know where you at. You do what I'm talking. It's a bunch of groups in here. Like we got a group at 9 and 9:30. We got a group at 10 to 12. We got a group at 1 to 2:30. We got a group at 6 to 7. Then we got a group at 9:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. It's a lot of groups. Get your one-on-one with the therapist. And like, even if you're not battling a drug addiction, it's other, you can go talk to that therapist about other things. It's a real good therapist here by the name of Mr. D.C. Moore. This cat, man, I really thought I wasn't gonna like him. And a lot of people that come in here at first don't like him until they get to know him and realize he's a straight shooter. It kind of reminds me of Trump a little bit to an extent. It's like, you might not like this, you might not like that, but you gotta be respect. You gotta have a lot of respect for somebody who's a straight shooter. You know what I'm talking about? Somebody who don't hold no punches. Very, 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 very articulate man. Got a lot more principles. He do Fridays, do a little exercise thing, dance and teaches a little, I don't know if it's ballroom, cha-cha, I don't know what it is, but we'll be in there doing it. And it's just not a bad experience like I thought it was. Wasting time, yes, of course, I'm wasting time. This case I caught was from 10 to 3 years ago. It's unnecessary if I made the right decisions or just thought, you know what I'm saying, or, just, why are you here? But things happen, and I realized I was brought here for a reason. Y'all know I'm a real big prison reform advocate now. I don't know what you would call it, maybe addiction advocate or NA or rehab, so on and so forth. You shed a lot of light on things when I come home, underfunded. Maybe the programs need to be updated. But other than that, it's still a good place around positive, clean people who strive. Everybody work here, except like nurses used to be on drugs. And when you look at some of these people, you cannot tell at all. Beautiful women walking these hallways. Beautiful women with their nice jobs. You should see the admissions department in here. So, I'm not gonna say no names because I'm gonna keep the anonymity of, some things, but beautiful women, white women, black women, beautiful, gorgeous women. Therapists, they're all men, but we got two guys here that I really, really like, Doc and Mr. Moore, straight shooters. Doc, one of those guys, he gonna give it to you from the street perspective, but whatever you like, he gonna give you a bunch of analogies and metaphors. Mr. Moore gonna bring the church to spirituality. He like one of those, I forget the word, real put together brother, been through some things in his life, educated. Like, I can just talk about how great these guys are all day, even though, they might piss me off every now and then. I never show it though. Like I said, check yourself in if you have to, man. Please. I'm encouraging anybody, check yourself in. When I get out, if you need a ride there, you might need some extra clothes to go there, you need a hygiene pack to go there, but you really committed, hit me up and we're gonna make a way to get you what you need to be comfortable as possible while you're in there. You need a couple packs of cigarettes, so on and so forth. They're gonna see you for detox, make sure you got everything you got coming and work it out. It's a 29-day program. They help you with transitional living. If you need that, if you're homeless or whatever, they have to get your bridge card, your Section 8. You gotta utilize these things provided by the state. You gotta utilize them if you need to. But my experience is not what I thought it was at all. Now, I'm not gonna go into super detail while I'm in here, but like I said, it's just not a super bad place. It will get boring at times, but we don't have that much time on our hands. That's a good thing too. So the day's been blown by. Tomorrow I officially got like 13 days left. I know the last 7 days is gonna be the slowest from all my other times being basically incarcerated, whatever you want to call it. But Yeah, I brought myself here. Got to take responsibility for that and ownership. And other people, just out there listening. Whatever situation you in, sometimes you just got to take ownership of it. No matter how foul it was, no matter how, things turned out, you got to take responsibility for even being in that position. When I look back on me going to prison, I shouldn't even been with my kids' mother. Y'all know the story. Go back and look at it. Petty details is a baby mother, so and so. I should never been with it. I was told not to go back to it, to get locked up, over some more family dramas. Wasted 4 years of my life. So I thought I wasted 4 years, but I accumulated $1 million in stories, $1 million in gang, and a couple $100,000 in connections. So it's on me now with a clear head, detoxing from having to have sex, having to have a drink on the weekend, having to have a new pair of shoes, stress, a custody battle, and all that's out. Clear head thinking. Sometimes we need that. Now I see why God allows me to be an advocate, to give back, to hear, to learn the ways, and also to look at what I enabled and what I created in my day when I was out here like that. And for you guys to say, it's just a bunch of crackheads and junkies and Rehab. No, it's not. Everybody in here not a crackhead or a heroin addict or a meth head or a pill head. Some people in here for drinking. Some people might have, it's a guy here, he dropped 30 for cooking cocaine. It's a guy here who dropped 30 for being around, teaching somebody how to cook cocaine. It's a guy here that was touching it and got it in the system. It's a guy around here that bought a pill off the street to get rid of a toothache, i.e., listen to me now, there's a guy here that bought a pill to get rid of a toothache, and the pill was fake, had cocaine in it, fentanyl. Facts. There's some people here that just need a place to stay. Just need a place to stay. Y'all be considerate that before y'all start pointing fingers at everybody. A lot of people point the fingers and down people and all that. A lot of y'all miserable. A lot of y'all delete crazy comments. Y'all in your mama's basement in your drawers, typing away on the keyboard because you got no real social life. You can't go out and get a girl. You inboxed a bunch of chicks and none of them bite. You don't have the swag or charisma. You damn near a serial killer rapist in the making. Up there watching anime games, playing video games all day. Whilst guys are really in the trenches, working hard, pulling devil shifts, coming home, taking care of the family. And you in your mama's basement with your head set on, playing Call of Duty or Roblox or what's the other one? Rant that far all day. It's been so long, I don't know how I feel to sit on a video game and play it for 10 hours. That money, that dollar sign churning through my head. Relationships, having fun, enjoying life, creating memories. That's racing through my head. So while you guys on the internet pumping that little, whatever you do, I'm not mad about it, but I am disappointed in people. I am disappointed in how it can make somebody else feel who read the comments, who really going through this, who really need it. While I'm here, I let it go some of my darkest secrets to Mr. Moore here. And y'all, and anybody in the streets that know me, down Southwest, downriver, Northeast, y'all know some of the things I participate in. Y'all know some of the things I've been blamed for. I let go of some of my true feelings. Yeah. Let go of some of my true feelings. Let go, gave details on a case that, I got from up under. It helped me a lot. But one thing I can't promise you is that I'm coming out refocused, rededicated, and can't nothing stop me. Ain't nothing gonna get in my way. I know it's gonna be trials and tribulations, but I'm bigger than any of that. You are too if you're listening to this. If you got the will, you got the dedication, it's a way. You did what Tupac say? Follow me. Peace and blessings. Been playing our big five. Hey, cut the audio. My love.